Today I had a request about a wolf note on a cello, and the wolf note is sort of like a flipping note. It sounds a little bit like whoa, 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 whoa. Usually occurs on cellos on the G string and around the F sharp, and sometimes on the D string as well, around the same area. And it's sort of like a really annoying tone. And basically what we do to remedy that is like we put on a wolf note eliminator. Just look at the photo. It consists of 4 parts, and I will show you in the photo. It's like when you have taken it apart, it consists of the screw, the little bolt, then a metal sleeve, and then a little rubber sleeve with a slot in there. You can see in the photo that little slot. You take it all apart, you locate that little slot, and you slide it on the G string, over the G string behind the bridge. So you have the bridge, we have the tailpiece behind the bridge, and you slide it roughly that it is half over the silk winding and half with not the silk winding. So here's the middle of the silk winding. It's roughly the same as on the D string. So we just go with the middle there. And then we make sure that the slot is not at the bottom, but that it's at the side. So we turn it by 90 degrees. Then we slide the metal sleeve over there with the slot at the bottom. And then we make sure like that the nut is wound up pretty high on the screw. We put the screw into the wolf note eliminator. Make sure that we don't accidentally cross thread it or something. And then it's a little bit slipped a little bit. So make sure that that doesn't happen. Doesn't slip. So that's perfect. Let's just go a little bit further. Yeah, that's perfect. And then we tighten it. Not too tight, not too loose. And then that little nut part here is actually to tighten it so that the screw doesn't come loose. That's the way you put the wolf note eliminator on. And then you can loosen it a little bit and slide a little bit back and forwards to do fine adjustments. But always with the wolf note, there's a few very important things to know. The first thing is that wolf notes, they're sometimes in between notes. So there might be in between F and F sharp. So if your cello is slightly out of tune, you might have a stronger wolf note on a tone. You think it's the F sharp, but it's actually because the cello is not 100% in tune. So please make sure that your cello is always 100% in tune